So one of the things I would also share with the members of the public that both for refinancing and these vacant land scams is both York and Adams County recorder of deeds offices offer this free service for members of the public where you can sign up to receive notifications if there's ever anything recorded against your property. So, if someone does try to take out a loan against your property, it has to be recorded through the recorder of deeds office. You would get a notification for that. If someone tries to transfer the property by, passing the deed on to somebody else, it has to be recorded through the recorder of deeds office and you would get notified of that. It's an absolutely free service that both York and Adams County provide. And you don't need to be the property owner to sign up for that service. So this is great for our senior citizens out there who have children that you want to make sure that you're protecting your parents from these scammers of happening. And unfortunately, a lot of these vacant land parcels tend to be owned by our senior citizens who've owned it for a very long time. They may no longer live in the area. That's who they're targeting in these scams. So I would highly encourage you if you go to the York County Recorder of Deeds website or the Adams County Recorder of Deeds website, wherever the property that you want to watch over is located, go there, sign up for that free notification service. So that way, if someone does try to refinance, take out a home equity loan, whatever it is, transfer the property, you would get notification of that, and the sooner that you are aware it isn't gonna stop it, let's just be clear that those, nefarious activities can still occur, but if they do occur, you're gonna be notified right away, and the sooner you're notified, the easier it's going to be to untangle that web and make sure you take action. Normally we say within 48 hours is when you need to respond to these issues before to really catch someone in the act of doing so. So make sure that you're signing up for this free records notification service. Sign up your parents' properties. Let everybody in your family know. I've signed up everybody in my family so that we can get notified if someone tries to record a mortgage, tries to transfer a deed, whatever it is, so that we can get notified and take action right away.
Yeah, that's so great. I'll probably be able to put links in the show notes for folks that are watching this. I feel like that's so important with us living in the world we live in today. It's better to be forewarned, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, and there was a case that I believe it was in York County, and what happened there was the property owners passed away, and scammers pretended to be the owner of record of the property, even though that it was now owned by the estate of the previous property owner. They pretended to be the actual property owner who was deceased, and they transferred the property, but because they were so fast to be on the case and realized that there was a recording that was done that wasn't legitimate, they were able to get it reversed and taken care of within, 2 weeks' time, as opposed to imagine if they hadn't had that record notification service available to them, this could have been months, even years before maybe the estate goes to sell the property and they had no idea that there was a new owner on the property because their deceased parents signed and sold for it 2 weeks after they passed away. So it's just, it's really just a great service out there. So particularly if you have a family member who has passed away, unfortunately, immediately sign up for the records notification service because that's another area they're targeting is deceased individuals trying to pose as them before someone realizes that they're deceased.